Okay, I've got the cylinder head pulled off of this motor for Wayne, and here's our problem right here. This thing had zero compression in number 2 cylinder, and that is a really, really nasty burnt exhaust valve right there. I mean, I've seen some, actually, believe it or not, I've seen some worse. But this is why you adjust your valves every 15,000 miles. If you do not adjust your valves, the valves start to burn, and once they start to burn, they eat away. This one, intake valve, is pretty nasty here, and 1 and 4 actually had good compression. They don't look too bad. So I'm going to pull this. I'm pull the exhaust manifold, the intake manifold off of this thing, and run it to the machine shop. And I'll take an extra head in case they need to. Well, obviously they're going to have to replace that valve and probably this one, but I usually take an extra head and a box of valves and whatnot so that they've got some spare parts. And they usually turn these things around for me in a day or two, man. So today's Monday. Tomorrow's supposed to be downpouring rain. I'm hoping they'll call me tomorrow afternoon. I can go get this thing Wednesday at the latest, but I'll have this thing running before the weekend. The cylinders look beautiful. Nice. Pistons are in good shape. A little bit of carbon, nothing to get concerned about. I'll clean that off before I put the head back on, but this is pretty standard, pretty typical. I mean, a lot of times I don't see burnt valves. Usually it's just a blown head gasket, but this is also really common. And it's just a good lesson about, you know, why maintenance is important. These things will run, documented, well over 300,000 miles if you take care of all of the regular maintenance. And this one right here is a good running truck. It's just a typical example of somebody who didn't do scheduled valve adjustments. And that's about it. Everything else on this truck appears to be in really good shape.